Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here, spending some time with me. I appreciate you. This is Camilla from C_Loves Planning, and I have a fun video for you today. I am using this older kit from Scribble Prints Co. that's all about like Disney and baby because, surprise, this is the spread where I found out I'm pregnant. And even though I've kind of dropped the main bomb already, I just want to put out there, I guess, just like a general trigger warning about what my content is going to be for the next while. Sorry if you heard Luna adjusting. But I mean, obviously, this is a big part of my life, a big part of what's going on with me, and that's going to be included in my planner. And I know that's a really hard subject for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. And the very last thing I would ever want for my channel to do is cause a single person an ounce of pain for any reason. So please just be aware of that. If this is not good content for you at the moment, I totally understand. Please step away for a bit. I get it. Come back, see me in 9, 10 months. I'll miss you, but I get it. And I just really want to put that out there because I'm not going to be censoring my life. It's all going to be in here, but I just don't want that to be something that brings anybody any pain. So putting that out there, and I love you. Come back later. We'll catch up and take care of yourself because I promise I get it. And yeah. And I should also mention that I normally never mark weighing myself. I just genuinely do not give a crap what my weight is. But during pregnancy, weight and weight gain matters, so I will be keeping track of that and logging my weight. So I guess another trigger warning with that, if that's something that, I don't know, just is not good for you to be seeing semi-regularly. I think I'm going to do it like at least once a week. So if that's not okay for you either, please just be aware that, again, I'm not going to be censoring these things out. This is my life and this is what's going to be on here. So I just want to make sure people know. And yeah, I guess that's really all I can do. Okay, and now that I've said all that, put that out there, I'm just going to assume from this point on, if you're still here, that means this is okay with you. You're okay hearing about all of it. And you can be excited with me, happy for me. So, yay! Oh my God, I'm so happy. If you are new, I didn't start sharing it for a while. I did kind of censor that out of my planner for a bit when we first started trying, but we've been trying for kind of a long time. I mean, I know there are plenty of people who try for years, so not complaining in that way, but we've had 2 other babies. I've had 2 other miscarriages. So comparing how long it took for this pregnancy to happen versus my other 4, this one took a very long time, which was starting to just scare me. I was like, this is still within the range of normal, but it's not normal for us, like not normal for how this has always worked for us. So I was definitely getting panicked. And if you saw my last plan with me, I had just, we'd been doing fertility consultations and testing for things and all of that sort of stuff. And of course, as soon as we do all of those tests, spend all that money, find out I'm pregnant. So not complaining, just glad that it worked, but just funny timing. And real time as I'm recording this, we actually got to go for our first ultrasound this morning and see baby. So yeah, I'm going to pop in a picture. You can say hi to baby. And there they are. That's the little bean. As of right now, we don't know gender. I'm thinking we might try to do some testing to figure that out, like before the 20 weeks. I might also just have an additional ultrasound just because I have had miscarriages in the past, and that makes you statistically more likely to have them happen in the future. So I don't know, just fingers crossed everything works out with this little bean. They stay healthy and strong. Any positive vibes you can send, we'd appreciate it. I obviously we have not told the girls yet. We want to make sure we're kind of as far along as possible that I don't know, just again, with having had miscarriages in the past, more likely to have them. So we're really trying to safeguard our little girls' hearts. They, I mean, that's would be devastating enough for us. We don't want that for them. So, trying to navigate that, but also we've got to tell them before they just notice that mommy's got a belly. So, actually, spoiler alert, I think I told you guys that we had a Hawaii trip planned and that we changed it. So, spoiler alert, you'll see when we discuss all that and whatnot. But my husband and I, after talking about it, we decided to change that to a Disney World trip. We just thought it would be easier to go with 2 kids than 3. And who knows when the baby will be I don't know, just big enough, and I don't know, life will feel normal enough again to be able to take them. And we want to enjoy some Disney magic with the girls while they're still young and into the princess thing and want to do princess dresses at the castle and all that sort of stuff. So we felt like it was more important to get to Disneyland than Hawaii. So we switched it. And as of right now, as long as I'm not too big, we're hoping we can wait and maybe have one more ultrasound to just check that baby's still growing right and everything's going okay before we maybe tell them there. So that's our tentative plan right now. Fingers crossed. Again, any good vibes you can send, we'll take them. So yeah, we'll hop into day by day. And yeah, thanks for listening, indulging me in my excited rambles, excited/scared rambles. So first thing on Sunday, the 25th. Oh, and you're going to see, well, no. We'll talk about that when we get there. First thing, I mark my father-in-law's birthday with that present. I did a workout and I used that elephant that was on a freebie from Leonard Designs. And then I used a Scribble Prince Coat Girl to mark that we had a play date with one of our friends' kids. She came over and played. Then the Paper Shire Bunny with the basketball. Andrew went and played basketball with one of his friends that lives out of state, but he was here visiting. So that was neat that Andrew got to go hang out with him. Then the girls did a giant bubbly bath in our bath. So I use a McPlans pig there to mark that. And I am on Michelle's new PR team, so you can still use Camilla15 to save 15% or put Camilla in the notes during sales, and you'll get my new freebie. With our Disney World trip coming up here, I decided to embrace the all things Disney for that one, so I hope you enjoy. Then below that, I use a Carly Plans messy bed to mark we had a family sleepover, just the girls came and set up in our room. And I'm also on Carly Plans team again, so you can still use Camilla15 to save 15%, or during any of her sales, you can put Camilla in the notes, and you will get that new freebie. I hope you like this one. And that picture shows the freebie in, I believe, the brights, but just keep in mind it can come in different colorways. Then the next column, the Once More with Love Munchkins with the pencil. I realize there's nothing about that is specifically parent-teacher conferences, but I think I used them one time to mark parent-teacher conferences, and now in my mind, that's just what these are. So I used these to mark parent-teacher conferences, and you'll see later when I add the scripts that I make, I add just Emmy's name to the pencil. We went and met with her teacher. It went great. So proud of her. Then below that, that's a Letters to Apollo script, Starbucks please, and a Carly Plans coffee cup. And after caffeinating, I went to Target and started picking up some stuff for Easter. So that little basket with the bunny in it is from Once More with Love. Below that, stick with the Planco girl with like the shades down, wrapped up in a blanket looking miserable. That was me. I got a really bad migraine that day, and it was one of the migraines with auras. If you don't get migraines, just sometimes you can get them with like visual disturbances with it too, like either blurry vision or lights, things like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert. My dad actually is, but so I got one with the lights stuff going on, so I definitely had to go lay back down in the dark for a bit. When I woke up, my vision was back to normal, but it was still like just the migraine pain, but I can deal with that as long as I can see. And then I was doing Play-Doh with Emmy. That's a Play-Doh from Carly Plans, and cuddling the girls to sleep. Those bunny slippers are also Carly Plans. Then under this first extender here, I marked that it was snowing the next day. That's Carly Plans Snowflake. And Andrew went snowboarding. Let's see, the snowboarder is Coffee Monsters Co., and that's a custom script of his name from Plan a Hannah. And then the McPlans PR samplers were announced. That little Joy character is on mine. Definitely check those out if you haven't already. The whole team's turned out super cute. Sorry, I probably just got really close to the microphone. I noticed a smudge on my paper. I need to try and erase that, like on my actual planner as I'm sitting here holding it. Anyway, next column, let's see, I marked a voiceover. That's a custom script from Plan With Me stickers, and the elephant was on that Linner Designs freebie. Then I had a video go live. That's another custom from Plan With Me stickers and a Carly Plans YouTube heart. Then I was doing some vacuuming where I've talked about it before, but if you're new here, my girls like to play the toes game, they call it, when I vacuum. So I'll be vacuuming the room and they will be up on like some furniture or something, and they try to like run across the floor like floor is lava style, so that the vacuum doesn't get their toes. So I was playing that with Lily. Then we got Cafe Rio for dinner. That's from Carly Plans. We watched Elemental. That's another one that's on my McPlans PR sampler. Was I calling them freebies before? I don't know. They're samplers. Forgive me. Honestly, already pregnancy brain. It's such a real thing. I am just feel like I'm half functional these days. Sorry. Then below that, the custom of me and the girls. It was really cute. The girls, basically we were just watching a bunch of old baby videos of them on my phone. I've got just some, really good cute ones that have become family favorites, and they'll ask to sit and watch them. And so we were just snuggled up watching those and laughing. The next column on this second page, that one's a older customized cup from Crafty Banana, because in my first orders I put C loves before I was sharing that my name is Camilla. So that's an older one. And then that Beans and Brews script, that's a custom from Planner Pixie Co. And I'm also back on Randy's PR team. So if you're shopping Planner Pixie Co., you can use Camilla 15 still to save 15%. And you'll get my new freebie, or during any sales, you can put Camilla in the notes and you'll still get my new freebie. Again, with the Disney World trip coming up, I went for it. We've got another Disney freebie, And I loved this one too because it says even miracles take a little time. And our little baby miracle definitely took a little time, but worth the wait. Then then below that, Emmy had ballet. So that Emmeline ballet is another custom from Planner Pixie Co. And the ballet slippers are from Carly Plans. And then I went shopping. That's a Mick Plans girl, and I don't remember where. I want to say it was the Container Store, but doesn't matter. Then I went home and took a pregnancy test, just 1000% expecting it to be another negative. At this point, I was like, can we please just get my period started so that I can start this medication for the next cycle? But yeah, no, there was another line there, so here we go. Of course, I immediately freaked TF out and called my doctor's office. They schedule a ways out, so I really wanted to get on the calendar for our ultrasound and first appointment and stuff. Just, yeah, in case you haven't picked up on it, early pregnancy is... I'm already an anxious person, and it's very extra anxiety inducing to me. I'm definitely scarred from those miscarriages. So anyway, so I freaked out, called them to schedule those. And then the Papershire Bunny, next column. Sorry, marking that I was 4 weeks at that point and took my first bump picture, even though, of course, it's not a bump at that point, but you gotta see where you start because that's the fun of it. Then below that, Lillian had an orthodontist appointment. That's from Paper and Milk. And then when we got home from her orthodontist appointment, my husband had gotten home, so I took him to the side to tell him the news. And that couple is from Scribble Prints Co. That was on a freebie. Then below that, the McPlans pig with the plate. I mark that we went out for dinner for my father-in-law's birthday. We went to Chili's, and it's funny, I guess Chili's just made like a really big impression on Emmy. She loved it and has been talking about how Chili's is her favorite restaurant ever since. So there you go. Then that night, cuddling Lily to sleep, and then the Carly Plans messy bed. Then Emmy came in and snuggled in the middle of the night. And the paper, those are Papershire tests, even though those are like line tests. I was just marking that the digital test was still saying not pregnant, which made me really mad, even though, of course, I knew it would. Digital tests are a lot less sensitive than line tests, so it makes sense, but I just wanted it to say the word on it. Then below that, McPlans pig, just Carly from Carly Plans is the best. Then once more with Love Munchkins with the pencil again to mark Lily's parent-teacher conferences. So proud of her. She's just such an amazing kid. Then my husband and I went to tour her next school. This was at this point our third choice, but we're coming to terms with it. I do think it's going to be a good school. So anyway, we were there checking that out. Then the last column, doing laundry and workout, took the girls to gymnastics. Then the McPlans fishbowl. My husband, saved the fish's life. I guess one of them was floating belly up and he thought it was dead, was about to toss it. But he put it in some fresh water, just to see, I guess. And it totally, came back to life. Both the fish are totally fine. So pretty amazing. Oh, and here I tried doing foil days instead of date covers. I don't love the way I did it. I've got notes, but, tried it. And you'll see it actually in my, there we go, spread after this. A little spoiler there. Because I didn't want to try it for the very first time on this spread. This one's too important. So I tried it on my next one first and then did them here. And yeah, I might do it again, but I'll do it a little differently. Anyway, and you see I fixed that there are not 30 days in February, even in a leap year. So fixed that. We made bagel sandwiches that night. I marked my weight. Then the digital test finally said pregnant, so I was happy about that. And I went and got a laptop that day, so that was super exciting. It's made videos so much easier. And yeah, I think now I just do the wiggle, and that's about it. Thank you so, so much for being here. I appreciate you. And to all the people who left, I appreciated you too. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye.